Hello, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And this reading is going to be a little bit extra special because it's Halloween this week. So Halloween is on the Tuesday. So I am using a Halloween themed deck, and this is let's see if I can zoom out a little bit. This is the Trick or Treat Tarot, Barbara Moore and Jonathan Hunt. And I don't think I've used this deck since last Halloween, so I am so excited to come back to this deck because it's a good one. So I've got my candle going because it's not dark today, but it's really cold, and so I just wanted something to kind of warm up the atmosphere a little bit. All right. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent a portion of the upcoming week. And as always, my intention with this reading is, I don't want to catch the card on fire. My intention with this reading is to get some fresh ideas and insights and inspiration for the week ahead, and just kind of get an overview or a snapshot of the kind of themes and energies that might be coming up for us this week. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. Please like and subscribe, and if you feel called to, leave me a comment. I always invite you to share your own interpretations of these cards, or if there's something that you notice that you want to share about a card, feel free to comment in the comments below. So the first card I'm going to turn over is for the beginning of the week. This is for Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. And let's see if we can just zoom in a little more. All right, so here we have the 7 of Cups for the beginning of the week. And I'm actually just going to bring the card a little bit closer. So there's a sign in the background that says pick your poison, and there's all these different poison cups, and she's trying to decide, she's trying to make a choice. And that's what the 7 of Cups is all about. It's about making a decision, making choices, and really kind of deciding what doors to open, what doors to walk through, what things you're going to be putting your energy into, what are you going to invest in. And because this is from the Suit of Cups, the Suit of Cups is all about emotions, feelings, and relationships. But really, I want to highlight this idea of it being about your relationship to certain things, not necessarily to people, but really looking at the relationship that you have to the things that you put your time and your energy into. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that the beginning of the week is a really good time to kind of take stock of things and notice where you're putting your energy, and what do you want to put your emotional energy into this week? What do you want to emotionally invest in this week? What cup do you want to choose? Or cups. You don't have to choose just one. The other thing that I want to highlight about this card is that sometimes the 7 of Cups can come up for us when we're feeling kind of spread out and when we're having a hard time narrowing down our focus and making a decision. It's this challenge of wanting to do everything, wanting to say yes to everything, wanting to experience a little bit of everything, and not wanting to commit to just 1 or 2 things. And it's kind of a nice place to be because it shows that this week your options are open, but your power will be limited if you try to do everything. So your power lies in your ability to focus. And you don't have to focus on just one thing this week, but if you say yes to everything and try to do everything, then you won't have a big impact. You won't move forward at the same speed as if you were to just focus on 1 or 2 things. So that's what I get with the 7 of Cups. Focus is needed, and really focusing on what you want to invest in emotionally. Okay, so for the middle of the week, so kind of like Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we have the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is the big bad wolf from Little Red Riding Hood, and we see the little red hood and the cape in the background. Okay, so, and this is kind of almost a comical big bad wolf. So if you think about the story or the fairy tale of the Little Red Riding Hood, it's kind of a terrifying story. But this particular big bad wolf looks like a goof. He looks really goofy. He has his tongue hanging out of his mouth. He's dressed kind of silly. It's kind of funny. So, okay. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is all about getting really grounded and rooted and stable in your life. And if you look at this character, this king, he's sitting in his armchair, kind of leaning back. So there's this sense of kind of comfort and solidity, and he's not moving anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's just kind of still sitting in his chair. And I think this is interesting that this card has come after the Seven of Cups. Because with the Seven of Cups, I'm just going to see if I can get these cards to stand up a little straighter. There we go. The Seven of Cups is about kind of choice and making a decision. And then when we get to King of Pentacles, this is about having made your decisions. You've already picked something to kind of focus on. And this is about really creating that sense of stability and groundedness for yourself. So a few things pop into my head. Midweek is a good time for self-care and for making sure that all your basic needs are being taken care of and met. I'm always surprised how I will kind of forget to do like basic things. Like I'll be halfway through my day and I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Or I haven't even planned what I'm going to like eat for dinner tonight. And that's just like a basic kind of need. And so the King of Pentacles is really good at sort of being organized and kind of taking care of all those things. King of Pentacles, he's also good at, I want to say like business and making money. And the reason he's good at that is because he's realistic. He sets realistic goals. He doesn't try to do too much, and he takes time to care for himself. He takes time to enjoy himself. It's not all about hard work, even though he's hardworking. He can take time out to rest and recharge. So I feel like there's a lot here with this card about the importance of recharging your batteries, setting realistic goals, and being really rooted and grounded and practical in the way that you go about trying to get things done and achieve those goals. Okay, let's look at the last card. Ooh, we have the Hermit for the last card. Okay, I'm just going to look at this card. So it almost looks like, is that Santa Claus on the roof? Who is that? Let's have a look. Let's look a little bit closer. Okay, I have to look even closer. Hold on. That figure on the roof totally reminds me of Santa Claus. I don't know. I don't think that's who it's supposed to be, though. Okay, so there's like a party going on. The guy on the roof looks like he's throwing candy down. Interesting. All right. I feel like there's like a backstory here that I'm not aware of. All right. So the Hermit is a major arcana card. And the Hermit, it's interesting because traditionally I would say the Hermit is about carving out alone time for yourself. It's about moving inward. And it makes me think of things like meditation, going for long walks by yourself, having a me day, where you just hang out with yourself. And there's a certain kind of like ancient wisdom to the Hermit. But in this card, this looks like a very social card. There's a lot of people, there's a group, they're having fun, they're partying. So this card has kind of a different feel. And I just realized I totally forgot to talk about Halloween. So I'll do that before I wrap the reading up. So I feel like the message of the Hermit for the weekend, I feel like it's really encouraging. It's weird. I feel like this card it's saying if you take time for yourself this weekend to recharge your batteries, to focus on yourself, to just allow yourself to be kind of introverted. So indulging yourself in like journaling, meditation, just reading a book, sitting quietly, going for a long walk. If you're able to do those things this weekend, it's actually going to allow you to be more social. So the message of this card isn't just stay home alone all weekend. It's actually go out, have fun, socialize, hang out with other people, do other things, but make sure you carve out a little bit of time for yourself to recharge your batteries as well. Okay, so zooming out and looking at all of these cards, Halloween is on the Tuesday. So 7 of Cups is the card for Halloween. And I feel like, and I don't know how many of you watching are going to be like dressing up or going to parties or doing anything fun. I don't know what my plans are yet for Halloween. I haven't figured it out. I might not do anything. I might stay home and light candles and do a tarot reading like I do most years. We'll see. But the 7 of Cups, I feel like this is about making a decision. So maybe choosing what costume you're going to wear, choosing how you're going to spend your time, deciding, are you going to go out to a party or are you going to stay in and do a tarot reading, or maybe do both? That's also possible. Okay. So I'm just looking again to see if there's any other details, anything else that I want to highlight here with the week. I feel like self-care and time alone feels like kind of a theme. And again, not saying you should spend the whole week by yourself doing nothing, but kind of balancing it out with socializing and work and all the other things. So that balance between working hard, socializing, and giving yourself time to recharge and unwind and just be with yourself. I see the red cape. Interesting. There's a red cape here, and then the hermit figure is also wearing a red cape, so that's kind of interesting. And let me know what you notice about these cards. So when you gaze at these 3 cards together, is your attention drawn to a particular card? And if so, is there a particular spot on that card, a particular symbol or visual element that you feel drawn to? And what do you think that symbol stands for? What does it mean? So when I look at all 3 cards, I am very drawn to the pixie or the fairy and the 7 of Cups and her green outfit. It's like a fern gully kind of thing. She's wearing that green outfit made of leaves. And as I focus on that, I feel like this symbolizes playfulness and being kind of like frivolousness, playfulness, laughter. There's a certain lightness, a kind of definitely like a fun, experimental, frolicking, kind of playful energy with that card. And I think that that's what Halloween is all about. Halloween is a chance to be kind of frolic and be playful. And I feel like the vibrant green of her outfit isn't coming up because there's a bit of glare. So yeah, she's really quite lovely. So yeah, my attention is drawn to her outfit, and I feel like the message here is to be playful, to have fun. Don't worry about being frivolous and silly this week. Just be playful, have fun, but also make time for yourself to recharge your batteries and unwind. All right, so let me know in the comments below. I hope you find this reading helpful. Let me know what you noticed, what symbol you were drawn to. So I hope you have a wonderful Halloween, and thanks for watching.